Looks like we're good. This is Man to Zero and you're watching Game Go Gakuen. First things first, I would like to... Hey, Defi K, how are you doing? Let me start the Twitch bot before I forget. Alright, I think we're good on that. I'm just waiting for the population of the chat room to show up. It doesn't show that I'm there yet. Oh, there's Zyroxan. Okay. Zyroxan, I don't know why the friend requests or the user requests on Skype didn't go through, but I tried adding you. If not, if I can't get it to go through from my end, I will put my login right there. That's my Skype name, so if you could add me, maybe it'll work that way. And if anyone else wants to add me as well, you can do that. Hey Ida, how are you doing? Oh, okay, awesome. Cool. Thanks, Roxanne. I'm glad to be your friend on Skype. And Ida, I missed your stream yesterday live, but I watched it later after I got back from the gym, and it was pretty cool. I like your voice. It's really nice to hear and very relaxing. So it was cool to hear you talking as you played the game. So I really enjoyed that. Thank you. Let's see. Zyrex says, I guess Skype was lagging like right after I sent that message, and it was like, new request, and I was like, yeah. Okay, cool. I'm glad that it worked out. What else was I going to say? Oh yes, about Ida, on your stream you have your chat room overlaid in the bottom left-hand corner. Sorry, in the bottom left-hand corner you have the chat room like transparently. Is that like a Twitch chat bot? I looked up something. What was it? Bot. I can't remember. But if you know, I mean, I'm sure you know which one you use. If you have one that you would recommend, I might, yeah, droid. I might like to have the chat room on the video. At first, I didn't want to do that, but with all the people I respond to during the video, I think it would be nice to have that information there for people watching the video to see. Otherwise, it's harder to follow that way. Okay. Hey, Tokens. Sorry, I forgot to acknowledge you there. Thank you. Looks like we've already got a decent number of people here. We got 6 people? Alright, that's cool. Alright. I guess I'll... Oh, before I start, I want to point out one of my new followers is York Sensei, and I wanted to show you his page real quick. York Sensei. Yes. So this is his page. It says Maikura de Nihongo o oshiete imasu. So I think Maikura must be Minecraft, and through Minecraft, I'm teaching Japanese. So I guess there's a make-up Japanese class today. But if you play Minecraft, you can play Minecraft and study Japanese at the same time. So he's got an intro here in Japanese and in English. So I don't need to translate it for you. It's all there. The page, I think he's got a page. Yeah, really cool web page. But definitely if you play Minecraft and you want to learn Japanese, James York, I think is his name. So check him out. He's really got something cool going on there. So. But anyway, I just wanted to show you guys that. That was pretty cool. What else? Okay. You use Better TTV for Twitch, and then I pop out the chat, make the background black, and use the built-in color key to get rid of the black on the background. Oh, that's nice to know. Thank you. Better TTV. I'm gonna look that up. and leave that. Oh, here I see it. Okay. Oh, here it is. OBS chat. Have you heard of this? It's by the same. That's the one I saw. Here, I'm going to post a link there. Have you seen the OBS chat? It's by the Night Dev group, I guess. It's the same same group or same person. I don't know. But if that looks any good, I might try that. But I didn't have time to set it up today. But yeah, Ida, that was a really good stream yesterday. I hope you do it again. I wouldn't mind watching you next time. It's hard to manage my time right now because I don't have a lot of time. But I did watch the video on demand before I went to bed a little bit. I didn't watch all of it, but it was very cool. So thank you. Alright. Huey Hype. Okay, so we've got a lot of images today, so I'm going to go ahead and get started going through those. So, if you don't mind. どうしてこんなこと? Why would something like this happen? I don't think もし捕まったら私も So if I'm caught, I too will be like this. Maybe. I'll check to see if I have that one. Oops. Well, I already have the word 捕まう. 捕まっちゃう. もし捕まったら私も. So I'm not going to do a card for that one. ダメ、これ以上見ていられない. It's no good. I can't look. I can't keep looking at it more than this. Maybe I can do a word for いられない. いられない. If there's a definition in here. Nah. I don't think I'm going to make a card for that. Yeah, no problem. Ida, sorry, I just saw your thank you. I don't know if you're saying thank you for the compliments on your stream or the chat OBS thing, but either way, I'm happy to oblige. Okay, ここから栄養を送っているのかしら。逆に何かを吸い取ってるのかも。Okay, so I'll make a card for this. I don't think I have this one. Nope, I don't. So let's make one. ここから栄養を送っているのかしら. I wonder if they're, as we saw yesterday, this says, I wonder if it's sending nutrients. Or 逆に or conversely, 何かを吸い取ってるのかも. Or conversely, maybe it's sucking something out. Alright, I'll make the reading here the way I like it. 吸い取ってかも. Okay, I'll close out the 吸い取る. Theonidas, I don't think I have seen you in a while. Theonidas? I don't think I said that right either way, but hello and welcome back, I think. Or maybe the first time, but your name looks really familiar. So, suitoru, what is that? 液体のものや粉末などを吸い込んだり、他のものに吸い込ませたりして取り去る. Okay, so liquid things or powder and such, sucking it in and doing things like making other things suck it in to take something and make it disappear. So I think you could use a vacuum. Oh, here it is. 掃除機でゴミを吸い取る. So that's why they added this caveat here. 他のものに吸い込ませたり. Because you're making the vacuum suck it up. It's not you actually sucking the dirt out of the carpet with your mouth. That would take a long time and it would be pretty unhealthy. So this looks like a good definition. Oh, ekijo. Did I say ekitai? Sorry. Ekijo. Ekijo. Yes. Ekijo no mono ya fumatsu. So I have to put a space in front of that to get the furigana reading to show up. And whatever's in these square brackets will show up as furigana. I guess I never explained that before, but hopefully you understood that. Okay, that's good. Fumatsu, I think I've defined this in other cards as well. Kona, I'm going to just put Kona as the definition. So Kona is also powder. Suitoru. There it is. So what is it in English? Absorb, suck up. I think that's a good one. Now let's see. So pretty much this whole scene is already framed for us. I'm just going to take this scene, if you don't mind. I'm just going to convert it to a JPEG. I mean, it's pretty much in its entirety how I would want to use it. Sometimes I regret doing that and go back later and crop out stuff, but that's a pretty good image. I'm just going to leave it. Yeah. どっちにしても救いがないな。救いがないわ. So either way, there's no saving them. 救いがない. I think that's what that means. Let's see. 救い. Let's see if there's any entries with that as a prefix. 救いがない. 救い上げる. 救い出す. 救い上げる. 救い Let's see on the English side. 救いがない. Beyond all help. Okay. There's no saving them. Beyond all help. I guess I was sort of right. Should I add that to the other card? Oh, I should just make a new card. どっちにしても救いがないわ. And let me get the image. 救いがないわ. So we'll make a hint here of 2 characters and then ga and then 2 more characters. Meaning 救えない. Well, 助ける. I'll use. Well, let's just define 救う. 力を貸して悪い環境困難危険普通な状態から逃れさせる。助ける。助けようがない. That's what I'm going to put. 助けようがない. So that means no way to save them. Be beyond all help. I think that's what they said in the dictionary. Alright, now I need to get that image that we used just a second ago. So I'll search for Ayo. There it is. Copy that. Paste it. Oh, I think I missed a lot of stuff. Yes, I did. Okay. Oh, okay, so Zarak-san is asking how everyone is. That's nice. And then Ziaga says, Genki desu yo. That means, I'm doing well. Zarak-san well? How about Zarak-san? Oh, okay, he translated it. Or, yeah. I'm doing good. Woke up from a nap not too long ago. Got cookies and some cola. Nom, nom, nom. And how are you? Yay, I'm good. And lazy, I guess. I have books all over my floor. Cookies and cola. Ooh, so lucky. Sounds yummy right now. Thanks for asking. OMG, you people. You even missed an opportunity to say something like "Son, that's Sama for you." Okay. I don't think I need to comment on any of that. But I am reading your chat. Thank you. But it's nice that you guys are all friendly and talking to each other. Oh, this. Oh, boy. So I think this will be the image that I use. How far up or down the screen do I want to go? I don't know. How about that? Okay, that's probably good. Yeah. 3630. Oh, I should probably look up the stuff first. Chushutsu, which is extraction. Chushutsu. Okay. So I've already got Chushutsu the word, so but I don't have this sentence. But she says this for every Utsuwa, or every vessel in the game, so I don't think I'm gonna add that. Here we go. So, Konton no uchi yoriのうちより出る現象たるものはやがて腐敗し、醜きを変えとその姿を変える。So from the midst of chaos comes the original mono, which this mono is used for people, but they're using it for the prima materia, which is not a person. It is in fact a lump of what looks like soil or something, is eventually rots and turns into a ugly yellow mass. Turns its figure into an ugly yellow mass. Okay, so 3630. There it is. What's next? 次なる作業. Well, I don't think I have a card for this. 次なる. Yeah. See, they said that for the last one. They tell you where to go next. So first, then go to the Chogo no Ki, and Junkai no Itaru Michi o Susume. I'm going to make sure it's exactly like this. Yep, it is. So I'm not going to add that one. That one's good too. Oh, so really just one sentence out of that wall of text. That's good. Yeah, I really like this image. I don't know if I'm going to use it though, because you can't really see what she's looking at. Well, you know what? I might use it for. So this says Kore bayoki kashira. Is this a incubation chamber or some cultivation vessel? There's something in there. Nakani haiteru. So I think that one is better suited to the outward camera. But for looking from this angle, niku no katamari ni shika mienai kedo. It just looks like a ball of meat. I think this one might be good. Buyo buyo shiteite kimochi waru ga. Well, I don't know. Maybe none of those work really well. Well, maybe Niku no Katamari. Yeah, let's try that one. I want to use one of those images because it's pretty cool. Niku no Katamari. Ball of meat. Oh, I don't even have that one. Oh yeah, here it is. Well, yeah, that's a pretty good image. I think I'll just keep that one. Oh well. 床まで鎖落ちるなんて。鎖落ちる is a compound word featuring 腐る which is to rot and 落ちる which is to fall. 鎖落ちる. Let's do an exact match. Nothing. Nothing. Okay, so we don't really need to make a card from that if it's just a arbitrarily put together word. どうしてこの部屋だけ? Why just in this room would the floor rot and fall away? Now here is our image that we needed before. Yep, so we'll take that. Let me check the chat real quick. We're all friends here, right? Ida says. I think so. Though Defi K and Ziaga's friendship is a special one. Super Nintendo, alright, you made it. Great. Fiona calls everything ugly, it seems. She's posh. Ida says, hey guys, I've been watching the archives, but I finally made it in time for the stream. Wow, I'm surprised you watched the archives. I didn't know if anybody did that for sure, but I'm glad to know that someone does. DFK says, hello. So Roxanne, I know what I'm looking at. Thanks, guys. Dominatrix outfit. Bending forward is necessarily best picture. Super Nintendo says. By the way, do you do kendo? Japanese sword fighting? Did you see the gravity-defying powers Fiona has? Is that Roxanne? Yes, she has an invisible bra. Super glue. Ow. Yeah, I think, yeah, those double-sided tape seems likely. They're gonna hurt coming out. Oh my goodness, you watch 10 to 15 hours of the archive videos? That's crazy. It's like I'm on Netflix or something. Well, thank you, and I hope you learned something. I mean, gosh. I mean, I guess everyone in here, if they have, I don't know, so many points, like 100 points, they probably watch for 15 hours. Oh, you don't do kendo. Your name's just Ken. Oh, okay. Convenient name to have in Japan. Oh, are you in Japan, Super Nintendo? That's pretty cool. If you are. Even if you're not, I won't judge. I'm trying to find something in this room. The hole in the floor would be a good indicator of where we are. So I'll leave a little bit of that in there. Well, you can't really see it very well, but 4248. Oh, now I need to go all the way back to the beginning. Here, I'll just open a new window. Oi naru sagyo. No 第一歩は現象的混沌の中より踏み出さん. I definitely need to ask about the grammar on that one. This fumidasan, I'm not sure if it means don't step outside of the chaos for your first step, or the great work's first step is stepping out of the chaos. So one or the other. There we go. Oh, that light jutting out there is kind of distracting. Let me retake that. Let me retake that. And that hole, you can't really see it. I'm gonna take that out too. Oops. I'm sorry, guys. Let's try this again. Okay. That's probably good. Save. Save. Overwrite it. Okay, that's good. Now what was... Okay. Yeah, that looks better. Now I just need to finish the next line. 第一原子を携え。第一 that should be enough. 第一原子を携え、抽出へと至る道を進め、正しき道行きはやがて霊石に至る。So you take the prima materia in your hand, go on the path that ends in extraction, progress on that path that it leads to extraction, and the correct path will going on the correct path will end up with a spiritual stone. Sorry, I forgot to copy that image. Kumida-san. And then we'll go back one. Find it here. Alright, last one. Oh, that was it. 道行きの塔にあって。道行きの塔にあって。Oh, did I do two of these? Oh, I made two separate cards. Okay. Oh well. I guess I do that sometimes. Okay, you can do multiple cards with one card, but I guess I'll just leave it like that for now. So Michiyuki no to ni atte. So in the midst of your path, Chishiki no seika, the fruits of your knowledge, hai ni kisuru, if they return to ash, even if they return to ash. Ima ichido. Ima ichido means once again, もう一回。ここに立ち戻れ。立ち戻る is to come back to. Maybe I should make another card for that one. Yeah, why not? So we'll make this 1. Well, no, because I've got 3 of these in here, and I won't know which one has got that Tachimodore in there. Well, yeah, okay, I'll do it on this one. Wait, this one. Yeah, there we go. Tachimodoru. Tachimodoru. Tachimodoru is modoru. Alright, that's easy enough. 1. Come back. Come or go back. Return. Oh wait, wrong field. There we go. So this way I'll know which one is 1 and which one is 2, because I'll know moikai is this one, and then there's only one of them after that that's hard enough to be a word that I would close. I wonder if there's any other way to say modoru. Moto ni modoru. Mae no joutai ya basho ni kaeru. Yeah, that's a good one. Joutai ya basho ni kaeru. And I'll put that in kanji. There we go. Nice. Okay, I still got a few more left, but I don't want to miss too much of the chat. So, wow, missed a lot. Yes, looking at the way you lay out cards was very helpful. No, I'm not in Japan yet. Oh, okay. I've started using your methodology on Fable Anniversary in Japanese. Awesome. If you play that and stream it, let me know when your streams are, and I'll try to watch. So yeah, we should make a group of Japanese learning video game stuff. I asked that York sensei about making a Twitch group, and he seemed interested in that, so maybe we'll join up on that adventure. Well, I'm not sure if I'll work in Japan or Vietnam first, also, as I also learn Vietnamese. Wow. The machine itself is the relevant indicator of where you are, I'd say, Ida. Thank you for your input. I think so too, and it's got the little pots off to the right, so I think I'll know. How do you say oppai in Vietnamese? Haha, I have no idea. MFW, I've neglected the important things in my studies. I don't know what MFW means. I must be getting old. My Vietnamese vocabulary is smaller than my Japanese, Super Nintendo says, although my grammar is nearly as good, probably because Vietnamese grammar is super easy, especially compared to Japanese. Are you still releasing new cards? Oh yes, I release the cards every Friday. So if you miss them in the chat room, I post them on Twitter. So look for them on my Twitter feed. If you don't know where that is, it's right below the video here. You just click on the Twitter banner, and if you follow me, I'll post the link there. Even if I post it in the chat. Last time I forgot to post it in the chat, but I'll still post it on Twitter even if I post it in the chat. Vietnamese pronunciation is way harder, but the grammar is super easy. It's isolating, so there's no conjugation or anything. You just add new words to express things like tense, passivity, etc., and then half the time you don't even have to express stuff like that at all. Interesting. Do I need a program to view the cards from Dropbox? Yes, you do. You'll need to go to anki.srs.net, and I'll type that. Maybe someone already has beat me to the punch here, but you'll need to get that program. Yeah, Super Nintendo already answered the question. I just see that now. The hardest thing about Japanese is simply kanji. Yeah, I'd say that that's the most time-consuming part of it. But even more time-consuming than that is learning vocabulary. So there's only 2,000 kanji you need to know, but vocabulary there's like, I don't know, probably 20,000 that I think that you should know. But you could probably get by like with, I don't know, 10,000 or so. Kanji is fun, Zaga. Oh, my face win. Okay. Zenzen te de kaite imasen. I'm not writing it by hand at all. Okay. So follow that link, and I really need to put this chat in the stream so that I don't have to read everything out. I mean, I'm sure there's some people that enjoy hearing me read out what they type, but I don't know. If it was me, I'd feel embarrassed if someone read out loud what I was typing, and it'd be easier to just respond to it if it was on the overlay. So maybe I'll do that during my break. I'll set that up. I do get a break, right, you guys? I hope so. Hai wa konton ni kishi. That's what I need. But first I need to copy this before I forget. Hai wa konton ni kishi. Konton yori genshitsu wa izuru. Izuru is to deru, is to go out, come out, leave. I don't think I've ever seen that in real life, izuru, but when I asked my coworker about it, he knew what it was. So, but sometimes I ask him questions about the words in the game, and he's like, I have never heard that before. So, Oko ni oeyo. Oeru. Oops. Oeru. Well, I guess I don't have a card for that. But it's not that hard. Oi naru sagyo is the great work. No daipo, the first step in that great work. Wa tsune ni koko yori is always from here. Hajimaru. It always starts from here. Toshire. Know that it always starts from here. So know that the first step of the great work always starts from here. So not a very hard sentence, so I'm not going to make a card from that. どうしてこんなことを So I already did that one. I did these. Oh, I started over, that's why. Here. Okay, so now we're here. Let me check the chat room real quick. Oh, Asunder is here. Cool. I'm glad to have you back, Asunder. Yeah, Ziaga, good point. You always have to learn a lot of words in a new language. Don't be a sore loser, write more. Even in English, I never write. How do you write letters or info you hear? A phone number, unless your memory is that good. Yeah, good point. That's not good, Ziaga, says Ida. No breaky for you. No, of course, you take a break, Mantis. Thank you, Ida. I've never written a letter by hand before, and I can type on my phone while on a phone call or on my PC. You've never written a letter by hand? Are you like 5 years old? No way. You must be really young. I'm not. I'm kidding. You wouldn't be 5, but man, I mean, when I was born, there was no internet, or it was just getting started. So I've written at least a few letters by hand, but man, kids these days. Okay, you tried writing when you did reading the kanji. Ziaga says I didn't like it, and it didn't help me really. The motor skill of writing is very stimulating for memory retention. I have heard that as well, Super Nintendo. Yeah, everyone has their priorities, like you say. Since you sign all papers with this stick that has your name on it. The hanko, yeah, as Defi K said. But people seem to value handwriting in Japan. Yeah, I think mostly people would be proud of the fact that they can write kanji and not have to look it up on their phone. It must be embarrassing for Japanese people when they have to do that. Oh yeah, Sunder, I did that too. In like 5th grade or so, we had pen pals. It would never work today, I think, with all the privacy concerns and all that. But we would tie our address, our home address, on. We would just write it on a piece of paper and tie it to a balloon filled with helium and let it into the sky. And then when it popped or fell down and someone found it, you know, they would write you a letter and you would do like a letter exchange. So yeah, I remember doing that, and we exchanged a few letters with whoever found the balloon. But it was pretty cool. But I don't think that would fly today in school. Yeah, the whole classroom went out into a field and had already made their address uh, out on a piece of paper, and we just let the balloons go and notified the class when we got a response. So, oh, I see. I see what you're saying. How does that work? So Ida says I've written Japanese letters by hand, and I don't even know Japanese. Wow. Yeah, that would be very time consuming to write a letter in Japanese without knowing Japanese. You'd have to draw the kanji, not from memory, but just by visual alone. That would be crazy. Alright, moving on. 暖炉の奥から風を感じる。どこかにつながってるのかしら Oh, I already did this one. Oh, no, I didn't do this one. 火が入ってる. Well, I guess I don't need to do that. 誰がいつの間に Yeah, did someone before I realized it? Okay, yeah, that one's not that crucial. お墓の奥の方で何か光ってる. I don't know if I'll make a card from this, but お墓. No. So, in the depths of the graves, in the midst of the graves, there is something shining. ここからじゃあよくわからないわ。From here, I can't really tell what it is. 第一現実を手に入れた。Do I have a card for 第一現実? Let's see. 第一現実. No. I don't think I need one though. Maybe 現実? Maybe I could do that one. Well, I do have this next card. 固体とも液体とも区別できない不思議な物質。原質. Did it have a reasonable definition? 本来の性質、元の性質、本質。本来の性質。Okay. そのものを組成する根本の物質要素。Okay, I think I'll make a card. 固体とも液体とも区別できない不思議な物質。Oh, I'll write it here. 第一原質。Okay, so it is a strange substance that that you cannot tell whether it is liquid or solid. I will close delete that word here. I get this image here. I'll give it a little space. Concentrating face. Okay, that's good. 5750. 5750, there it is. Okay. So, 本来の性質, 原質 could mean the basic personality, I guess, 性質, like, yeah, nature, yeah. But, in this case, it's not that one. So, 本来の性質. In addition to that, そのものを, now let's just do that. Sosei? I don't know how to say that, but it's kumi naru. So to come together and become. 根本の物質要素. So a component or a fundamental 物質, substance or component that makes up something. This is to make up, I'm sure it is. What is it? Sosei, it is. Sosei. Now let me do my little thing where I make sure that it actually makes that word so that I don't make a typo. Sosei, いくつかの要素、成分から一つのものを作り上げること。Yeah, that's good. So from, いくつかの要素成分 is a number of ingredients or components from a number of ingredients or components making a thing from those components. Okay, so that's good. Genshitsu. Nope, where is it? Oh, this was the one that had the weird English definition that I didn't know. Protile. I don't even know. I don't even like that definition, but Protile. I'll put it there. Okay, I think that's good. And I think I need to check the chat room again. My old glasses, oh, Ida says, my old glasses have gotten all scratched up, so I have to wear my spare, which are really thick glassed. I get tiny eyes. Just saying random stuff to make conversation. Okay. The Thunder says, I'm blind as a bat without my glasses. Ida says, same. I've got like -7 or something. I don't really remember. Super Nintendo says, haha, I feel that. I always get my lenses ground down. I don't want fishbowl eyes. My lenses would be so thick without it. Ziaga, bats can't see just... Oh, bats can see just fine. Super Nintendo, I'm about the same, I think, Ida. I can't do contacts. Asunder says, I freak out whenever something gets close to my eyes. My eye doctor hates me, I think. Super Nintendo, my stepmom is like, -15. Crazy. Ida says, yeah, my spare don't have the ground down ones, but the scratched ones are ground down. Super Nintendo, I can't do contacts either. Me either, actually. I don't like the idea of those. The view you get with contacts, though. I've never tried them, so I don't even know. I can't even watch people put them in. I'm a wimp, says Asunder. I just says I can't even get contacts in my eyes. My eyes are super sensitive. It's like you're becoming one of those lizards. You feel the view opens up so much. Oh, I see what you're saying, like a iguana or something, or a chameleon. Oh. So if Ida puts contacts in her eyes, she can't even put on her eyeliner because it's so sensitive. And Asunder says the same. So maybe Asunder, are you female too? Or maybe you just wear eyeliner? Or maybe you're responding to someone else. I don't know. I was amazed that that's what other people are seeing. It's like 180 degrees, Super Nintendo says. Okay, maybe I shouldn't read every line about contacts. I don't know, but I want to see what you guys are saying. Asunder says, I was so excited when I learned that trees have individual leaves and stuff when he or she first got her glasses, or his glasses. Yeah, I know what you mean, Ida. When you get glasses and you put them on and they've got the right prescription, everything's so clear. I'm sure that would happen for me because my glasses are so old. I'm sure my eyes have changed a lot. Sunder got hers in 3rd grade. Whoa. And Ida in 4th grade. And Super Nintendo got before preschool. Okay, Sunder is a girl. Girl power, the takeover. Is it nothing but girls in here? Asiaga's a guy, right? I mean, not that I mind being surrounded by girls, that's fine. But, Ziaga says, Match Zero, どんな日本語学習学教材を勧めですか? So, I think you would, anyway, I don't want to correct your Japanese too much, and I don't think that you should respect me, but I think what you meant was osusume desu ka? If you don't add, you have the particle o, like wo, but you need the other one after it too. It's okay, in this case, but just be careful when talking to Japanese people, because if you don't have the other o in front of susume, I think you're actually putting down the person you're talking to. I'm not sure. Like when you speak humbly, you might say osusume shimasu. So I guess it could work both ways. Anyway, let's see what else. Mantis streams getting all the ladies. Yeah. Can we ask you to kiss each other? I guess Defi K is a guy. Seems like something a guy would say. So we're figuring out everyone's gender today, it seems like. Super Nintendo or Super Nintendo, I don't remember. Your name is Ken, so I guess you're a guy. And oh, sorry, I didn't even answer your questions, Yaga. Man, I'm such a bastard. I just criticize your Japanese and don't even answer you. So Yaga's asking what language learning materials for Japanese you would recommend, or I would recommend. I think that the Core 2000 and the Core 6000 deck from Aino is a really good one. I would definitely recommend that one. You can find that on, I think it's forum, wait, is it kanji.kohi.com? I'm not sure. Zyaga. So, yes, daijoubu desu. I'm sorry, Zyaga. Actually, I didn't even know that gakukyozai was a word. So you taught me a new word. Let me look that up. Gakukyozai. Oh, maybe it's not a word. Kyozai is learning materials, course materials. Okay, Kyozai. So everyone, that is course materials. Okay, I wasn't trying to tell anyone off, actually. Sorry. But yeah, the core. Let me try to find that real quick for you. I want to answer your question because I encourage you guys to ask me questions, so I should probably answer them when you do ask them. Let's see. Kanji, kohi. Here it is. Yeah, here it is. Learning resources. Where was that? Learning resources. Oh. Essential resources. Surely they have them on here. Okay, I don't know where they are. I'm gonna search the forum real quick for core. There's actually, yeah, core 6000. There's actually 10,000, but one second. I think it's called core I+1 or something. Alright. Core 10K. Oh. Here, let me just give you this search here. So, there's searching for core 10,000. I don't have 10,000, I just have the 6,000. The 6,000 was what was on ino.jp. It was a website where you could practice dictation, like listening practice and typing Japanese, as well as vocabulary practice. And that one is really good. Let me just show it to you right now. That should be fine, right? Well, let me finish this. I think I finished it. Okay, okay. We're good. We're almost done. Let me show you real quick. Core, like here's my Core 2000 deck. It's got a bunch of lessons and it's got pictures and it's just really good. So I have a Kikitori, which is listening, and production, which is producing the words. So you're about to finish Core 3000. Wow, great job, Super Nintendo. Yeah, you can go to ino.jp. They have a subscription service that you can use. I just do it in Anki because I guess it's free. I don't know if it's legal to have copied the cards like that, but oh wow, my image on the background is not big enough. So here's a better looking card. So yeah, it has sentences, and then I have the vocabulary closed out, and then I have the sentence in English. Let me change this real quick. But it's really good. It's got voice acted sentences for all of the example sentences. I definitely recommend it. Let me change.
3月は仕事が忙しい。
Yeah, here we go. So 3月は仕事が忙しい. So that one gave away the answer, but normally on this type of card it's not going to tell you the answer like that, but it'll read it to you afterwards when you try typing in this one is just a particle quiz, because some of these initial cards were a little bit too easy, so I made them as difficult as I could imagine them ever being, and the particle ga instead of o, I just wanted to practice that, but it's a really easy card. But it's got a plug-in where you can play the sound again.
3月は仕事が忙しい。
But it's really high quality audio, good example sentences. Definitely recommend it. If you download the deck, it's not going to look like this, but I can send you this template if you want that I put together. So it looks kind of like the I Know website with the clouds and stuff, and it just puts everything in like a semi-transparent box that fades from lighter blue to darker blue on the sides, and it's got rounded corners with a border, rounded edges on the text box, a limit to the max width of the text box, and margins set up so that it looks nice. But yeah, that's definitely a good starting spot. Also, the grammar dictionaries, I would definitely recommend those too. Though the core decks are legal, Super Nintendo says. The materials were originally Creative Commons and were only later made proprietary. Okay, but Creative Commons can't be retroactively redacted, so what was available before the change is still free to use for non-commercial purposes. Awesome. Thank you for that information. I don't know how you know that, but that's great. And Silent Word's here. Awesome. So Silent Word was a new follower that I don't know if he or she made it to the chat last time, but they're here today. So let's welcome Silent Word. So the question I'm answering right now is some Japanese learning materials that I would recommend. I'd just say do the Core 6000 and you'll be good, really, for vocabulary and listening. I mean, you won't be able to listen to every Japanese media out there, but the sentences are very clearly pronounced with correct intonation. I say correct, like standard Tokyo intonation, and they're just, I haven't even gotten through them all. I've got a lot left to learn. I think I am in lesson 5 on the 6000, and the last 4 lessons have twice as many cards as all the other lessons, so it's pretty involved. And also the Dictionary of Basic Japanese Grammar, the Dictionary of Intermediate Japanese Grammar, and Dictionary of Advanced Japanese Grammar have a ton of example sentences. And I would definitely recommend those, but they're just so huge, I'm not even through them yet. I'm only through the basic one and most of the intermediate one, and I have not even started the advanced one, and there's 7,408 cards in that one. Good lord. So yeah, I got through the basic one, it's only got 1,513, and the intermediate one has 4,852. And I've only got 600 some left, new ones. I still have to do some reviews that I'm trying to catch up on, but I mean, I'd say I just give you those, see you in a couple years, and you'll be good at Japanese. So, oh, you got the dictionaries for your birthday, Super Nintendo. Awesome. Yes, they're pretty dry read, I think, if you just read it front to back. But if you make cards out of it, you can get a lot of learning done. So I would share these with everyone, but I don't know. I may only be comfortable sharing the basic one because it's the only one I've seen all of. But the intermediate one, I have not seen all of it yet, and I'm sure there's a lot of errors and retranslations that I'd like to do. I try to translate the sentences over again if they're not literal enough, because we're looking for literal stuff, within the sentence. So I try to translate it literally as possible, even if it sounds weird, so that it's easier to know what word we're looking for. So a lot of the English that's in the book I've changed to my own translation, and I don't really want to give these out until I'm finished tweaking them all. The only one that's ready right now, I guess, if it's even ready, is the basic Japanese grammar. So yeah, I mean, I guess while we're talking about it, I could put it in my Dropbox if you want. Let's see. Super Nintendo asks, Manje, have you used the 8,000 sentence shared deck? It's based on the dictionaries, but there are some typos. Yeah, that's what this is based on, actually. Yes. Yeah, these are all based on that. But yes, like you said, there were typos, many of them actually, and a lot of sentences that were left out. So I went through the PDF of all of the dictionaries. It took about, I don't want to say a solid year or more, but I finally got them all typed out. Like if there are variations on a sentence that use one grammar structure as opposed to another, I typed them both in so I could practice all of them. And I closed out all of the stuff I wanted to practice, and yeah, that took over a year. Just sitting at work, in my spare time at work, just working on that. It was pretty tedious, and I didn't get a lot of reviews done during that year and a half or so because I was working on these decks. So hopefully when they're finally done and I've studied them all and proofread them and made sure that there's no typos and stuff, I'll be glad to share them, and I hope it helps a lot of people. But yeah, I've closed out so many words and stuff that from the original 8,000, there's 7,400 just in the advanced deck, and so yeah, there's quite a bit more than that now. So and there's about 5,000 in the intermediate, and then 1,500. So I don't know. That's 8, 9, over 10,000 cards easily. So yeah, it was a lot of work, and it was very tedious. But I'm hoping that eventually I'll be able to share it one day and help a lot of people out, because yeah, a lot of especially for studying in Anki, a lot of the translations in the grammar dictionaries weren't suitable for flashcards, I don't think. So I'm retranslating them as I come across them. So. Yeah. So yeah, why don't I just go ahead and share the basic Japanese grammar one right now. I mean, a lot of people here have a basic understanding, so let me do that now. So definitely read the books. And oh, another tedious aspect of it, let me show you. Like, you see down here I've got it tagged with DBJG, and then here I have a little mysterious tag that says PG472. So if you wonder what that is, let me show you. You can probably already guess what it is. Where is it? Where are my documents? So if we open up the dictionary and go to page 472, can we go to a page? How do we go to a page? Go to page. Okay, this is 462, but if we go down to 472, yes, I added what page each of these are from. So if you have a grammar question, you can find the page and look for 何か冷たいもの. Yeah, here it is. 何か冷たいものを飲みたいんですが、見るでもいいですか? So if you want to see all the neat little explanations in there, you can find them easily because I've went through every sentence and put what page it's on. So now you see how I spend my time. So let me share this deck before I forget. Yeah, because a lot of times you're not going to remember every grammar point that they make here, and they have like similar expressions, and that's really, yeah, related expressions. So if you want to know when to use this one instead of the other one, you're not going to remember all that. So if you have a question and you miss a card because you got the wrong one, you know, you can go to that page and look up and refresh your memory. So I was really hoping that this would pay off, and it looks like it will, at least for this deck for now. But I've still got a lot of reviews and stuff to look through on the intermediate. So let me close out of that. Let's export the deck. We'll do, yeah, DBJG. I'm going to take out the scheduling information because you guys don't want that, but I will include media. I don't think there's any media. Here we go. We'll just title it DBJG. Good enough. Okay. Now let me get you the link for that. Copy public link. Alright. Yeah, definitely check it out. It's uploading right now, so maybe wait until it's done now uploading. So, but there's the link. I don't know how that works if you try to download it while it's uploading, but it's got this little icon here that says it's uploading, so as long as that's there, maybe wait on the download, because I don't want it to be corrupt or anything. So yeah, have fun with that. That'll last you a few months at least. Well, maybe not. I don't know, depending on how fast you go. Like I did 350 cards today. I mean, I guess if I did 350 cards a day, 1,500 cards, you know, you'd be done in a week. So it may only take you a week, but see you next week and let me know how it went. Let's see. Okay, I think I'll get back to these cards. Yeah, if you already know the stuff, you can hit easy and it won't come back for a long time. Well, at first it'll still come back in like 4 days, depending on what interval you have it set at. But yeah, you'll have an easier time with this deck than the later ones. Okay, so 特に変化がないみたい. Doesn't look like there's any change. I'm not going to make it. ここで使うものじゃないのかしら. I wonder if it's something that we're not supposed to use here. 硫黄の塊を手に入れた. So 第一原質から連成された硫黄の塊. Let me see the EO card. Demento. EO. 硫黄の塊を手に入れた. Well, I think I like this other sentence better. Because I've got plenty of those teni ireta, you got this item. So I think I'm going to change that right now to this one. So, iyo no katamari. 第一原質から連成された硫黄の塊. Well, I don't need this here if we got the exact same text right here. 硫黄の塊. Okay, I think that's good. 第一. Oops, I didn't get 第一 here. I bet there's another one that we didn't get too. Because the other card I made probably didn't put the ichi reading either. Okay, so we already got the definition of sulfur. We'll leave that there. We'll take an image from here. that good? Okay. 0541. Here. Okay, so sulfur definition in, oh, hang on, I missed stuff. Oh, did you download the font? Wait, what? How do we, oh, the cards, you already downloaded it? Is it done uploading? Oh, it is done uploading. Okay, guys, it is done uploading. It's got a green icon. So download it, and I'll show you how to change the font right now. So yeah, you have to change the formatting on the font. Oh, sorry, and there's more questions I need to answer. Okay, let me answer the first one. How do you get rid of the formatting? So this is the same format as my other cards. So if you don't want the counter that tells you how many characters you've typed in the text box, you can delete this stuff here, starting with span ID equals counter, all the way to / script, the tag there. So delete that if you don't want the counter below the text box. If you don't want Kobe graphs, I mean, really, you can leave the Kobe graph styling in there if you want, but if you don't, you can take the Kobe graph styling out, and you can just simply delete this thing here that says div class equals Kobe, and then the closing div tag right there. So I hope you saw that. Again, there's probably one up here too, yeah. So in the front side of the card, there's div class equals Kobe. Just delete that, and then delete the closing div here, and you should be good. Don't delete this div though. This div is to close the box. So if you take that out, it may not work out, but that's this box here that's fades from dark gray to light gray and back with the rounded corners and drop shadow. So I guess if you don't want the box, you can take that out too, but it'll just be on the background image if you do that. So here you can see if I take that out, there's no box anymore. So I would leave that in just for now until you change the template how you want it. But yeah, did that make sense? Yokoso Geeky Rooster. Oh, Geeky Rooster's back. Awesome. Okay, so Zyroxan has the cards. Good. Now, what was the question I missed? Oh, how do you practice listening? Most of your decks seem to be written based only with no audio. That's correct. The listening, I mean, I have listening cards here. I guess I didn't show you those, but if I preview that,
100m 走のタイムを測ったんだ。
so I just hear the audio, and then I type it in a text box. It doesn't show the text box for some reason, but yeah, I kind of repeat it back to myself. 彼は 100m 走走った I can't remember what he said.
100m 走のタイムを測ったんだ。
100m 走のタイムを測ったんだ. So that means he measured the time of the 100-meter run. So that's how I practice listening with the core decks. And each note has two cards. One for the vocab that looks like this. Well, let me just show you the 100m 走の where is it? Here it is. Production. So there's the vocab one. 100m 走. So you have to fill in the 走, which means hashiru, or the 100-meter run. No time o hakattanda. And then it gives you the English there. Also, to practice listening, there are subs to SRS decks. I've only got some of them done, but yeah, I just made some from an anime called Elfen Lied. So these look like this. So it gives you an image from the episode and then the line of text from the episode. 2メートル以上 something れば危険はないとマニュアルにあった. I guess this isn't really listening either, but it does have audio from the show in it too, so you could practice that way. It's got the sound here. So I think you can look at the back side of the card.
2m 以上離れてれば危険はないとマニュアルにあった。
So yeah, so it says in the manual that you have to be at least 2 meters away to shoot. Or yeah, in the manual it says it's dangerous if you don't get over 2 meters away to shoot. So they're thinking of shooting, what's her name, that pink-haired girl, or is it? I don't know. I don't really remember, but yeah, you can do listening that way too. So subs to our subs. Here, I'll write it. Subs to SRS. And subs is subtitles, and to is to, and SRS is the spaced repetition system, that is Anki. So this is good. I like answering these questions for you guys. So we don't have to do the same format every time, you know, me just going through the images and stuff like that. I think we'll still get through all the images, but I want to answer you guys' questions, and I'm really hoping that I'm of some use to you guys, because that's why I started this channel. So here, let's see, what else did I miss? In human language, find Kobe and change it to, oh, Ariel, there you go. Yeah, defecate. That's a good strategy too. Although it will be misleading to have a div class called Kobe, you could also change the Kobe, the dot Kobe in the styling to dot Ariel. But it's probably easier to read if it's typed out, so I guess if Defy wants to help me out there. But yeah, his way will work too. Oh, I did watch Elfin Lied when she was like 14. I think I watched it like, yeah, probably 10 years ago or something. So you're going to watch it later. Awesome. Yeah, it's a great show, and I guess everyone here has seen it already. But yeah, if you study these cards, then you'll be prepared to understand every and anything of difficulty in the show. So I've only done the first 4 episodes, and I need to remake episodes 1, 2, and 3 with new images, because I realized that my images were too small for the first 3, and then yeah, I don't know. I may be too lazy to go back and do that, but from now on I'll make the images a little bigger. Yeah, definitely an interesting show. Memories. I don't think it would be allowable to watch that on here instead of playing games. Oh, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure cards? What? I have JoJo's Bizarre Adventure cards? Where's that? Or do you have JoJo's Bizarre Adventure cards? That would be pretty cool. Lots of tags from page numbers. Okay. Do you guys have any other questions? Or did I miss any questions? I really need to add this chat overlay to the stream. Oh, I should have JoJo's Bizarre Adventure cards. I see. I've never actually seen that show. I've played the fighting game on Dreamcast a little bit, but that's about it. Oh, you will have JoJo cards. Oh, yes. Yeah, the program has a little bit of a learning curve, Xyrox. Or Roxanne, I don't know which you like to be called, or Xyroxanne, I can say the whole thing. But yeah, once you figure out the program, I don't know if you'll ever, I don't expect that I'll ever fully figure it out, but I know enough to make cards and study, so I'm learning. Oh yes, the dog scene. Urusei Yatsura is a pain to make cards for. Everybody speaking a dialect, or else they're an alien and speaking weird. Yeah, that may not be a good first deck to try out your Japanese on, but for intermediate advanced learners, I'm sure it's fine. Urusei Yatsura. Those noisy bastards. Is that what that means? Sounds like it. I have some cards with 3 different dialects on the one card. Wow. Interesting. So yeah, if you're interested in dialects, I guess that's a good show. Zai, okay, or Roxanne. Okay. Roxanne is fine too. It doesn't matter. Zai. Zai is pretty cool. Okay. I think I've answered the questions for now. So we only got a few cards left. Let's do it. What was I doing? Oh, the EO card. EO. Sulfur. So the definition of sulfur. Kiro no moroi kessho. A fragile... Oh no, I messed it up. A fragile crystal that is yellow. Tennen ni tantai de sonzai suru. So it exists in nature as a tantai, which is, I think, its own. It exists on its own. Like you don't have to extract it from. Yeah, so it exists as on its own as an element. So 単一の元素からなり、固有の化学的性質を持つ物質. So it has its own substance. So what else? いろいろな金属と化合して、硫化物を作る. So you can 化合 like combine it chemically with other with various metals to make 硫化物, which I guess is sulfurized. I don't know. There's probably a cool English word for that. 硫化物. Sulfides. Okay, you can make sulfides, and ゴムの顆粒にも用いられる. So it's also used in the vulcanization of rubber. So you know, like the tires on your car, I think it's called vulcanization. 硫化. 顆粒, sorry. 顆粒. Vulcanization, yeah. So that strengthens the rubber on tires so that they don't get destroyed immediately. So that's sulfur. Got that one done. What's next? もう物質に変化してるわ。違う. Sorry, I said もう。違う物質に変化してるわ. It's changed into a different substance. I don't think I need to make a card from that. 銀の塊を手に入れた. Let's 硫黄から錬成された銀の塊. I don't think I have a card for this because it just says it is a clump of silver that was refined from sulfur. 銀の塊. 銀の? Okay. Yeah, I don't have a card, but I guess I don't really need one. 白い霊石を手に入れた. So the 白い霊石, 銀から錬成された物質. It's a substance that was refined from silver. 滑らかな乳白色をしている. I think that's how you read that, and I know I have a card for this one. So, just in advance of the anticipated jokes from you guys. Yeah, there's already a joke about this, and I can see it coming. So, go ahead and laugh it up now. So we won't do any unnecessary word association there, but 乳白色 means 乳のように不透明な白い色. So a translucent white color like milk or milky white. Alright, so that's that word. And I already have an image for it, but it's so small. Maybe I should take another one. Yeah, let's use this one. Oh, Zyroxan's gotta make dinner. I'm sorry. Yeah, go ahead and eat dinner. Maybe I should do that too. Alright. So 1155. Delete that. There, nice high quality image. So now we're starting to get into the items, that I've already made cards for. Oh, there's the 赤い霊石. 白い霊石から錬成された物質. It's a substance from refined white spiritual stone. 血のような赤い色をしている. It is a color red like blood. Hai hiro. Okay. I don't have a card for this one, but there's no words that I really need to make a card for, so I'll leave that one alone. 中はもう空っぽだわ。空っぽ is empty. No, I don't think I'll make a card for that one. まだ生きていたなんて. I can't believe that they were still alive. To think that they were still alive. I guess that's better. So, I just took shots of all the Japanese and not really realizing, I didn't want to think too hard about whether or not I was going to make a card with it. So I just took it in advance. Oh, here's the Uchitsukeru, the guy hitting his head on the wall. Uchitsukeru. それよりも私の後ろで壁に頭を打ちつけてる人が気になって仕方がない。仕方ない。怖い。So, the vessel of change. Well, more than that, this guy behind me hitting his head against the wall is distracting me to no end. It's scary. So I'll take a screenshot or crop the image like so. Get Huey in there. Guess we don't need it to be that tall. There we go. 2156. Alright, so yeah, that line came from her journal in the game, and so there was no image to take of that, but we did it. もう使い道はないかもしれないけど、oh. 使い道? I think I've already got a card for that. Let me check. Maybe not this exact situation, but yeah, 使い道はあまり考えたくない. I don't want to think how it was used. So, 使う方法, way of use. Way of use. 用途. I'll add Yodo. Okay. I'll add a reading there. And that's it. We got through all 50. So let's transfer those to another folder, the viewed folder, and let's take a break. Alright. Let's see. That's been 90 minutes. That's not too bad, I guess. Alright, so I'm going to figure out how to put this chat room in front of everything during our break. Alright, and I think I got the follower thing working on the break screen, so. Oh, I may have to stop OBS to install this thing. I guess we could do it next time. Or I could just cut the stream short for tonight and install this and either come back later or I don't know. Or just mess with it all night. Oh, good timing. About to grab breakfast. Oh, it's breakfast time for you. Okay. Alright, well, it seems like Zai is, I'll call her Zai, is taking a break to make dinner, and Super Nintendo is going to make breakfast. And I think I want to eat something myself. So, as Yaga said, I did Final Fantasy VII Advent Children, though they aren't closed deletion. Okay, that's cool. That's what I took it to mean, but it's written Urusei Yatsura. Oh, okay. Stream it. If you're going to do it, you might as well stream it. Stream myself making dinner. I think it will make people cry because all it's going to consist of is me heating up some leftover boiled noodles and tofu from yesterday, putting some pre-made sauce on it, and eating it. So it'll be a pretty sad bachelor-looking thing. Oh, the Twitch chat thing. Okay, sorry to open the window into my sad life, but okay, yeah, I guess I can do that. But like I said, to do the Twitch chat thing, I think I have to install it to OBS because it says here it's OBS chat. So I think I'm gonna have to shut down OBS to do it. So how about we do that? How about I turn off the stream, install that. Oh, you eat like that also, Tiago. Well, aren't we the winners? Yeah, I'll show you what I'm going to eat, and then we can all cry together. So this is what my dinner is going to be like. Let's see. So I'm going to make sure that I can see myself here. Okay. So this is a mason jar with penne noodles and tofu. And then this is some mozzarella cheese. And then, oh, I forgot the sauce. And this is tomato basil pasta sauce. So I'm going to put those three together, and that's going to be my dinner. You unhealthy Americans. That's healthy for Americans. Yes. It would be nice to have a healthy meal. But sometimes, I mean, I don't eat this every night, but some of my healthier meals, sometimes I just steam vegetables like carrots and broccoli and put melt cheese on them and then put this pasta sauce on them, and I just eat that. So, but yeah, I don't cook very well, and I don't take the time to learn to cook. So, yeah. But no, I mean, I think I eat fairly well, but I don't know. What do you eat? I'm sure you have like awesome Norwegian food that's so healthy and filling and got lots of natural ingredients and uh, so Super Nintendo, you like cooking. That's good. I mean, I can't say that I don't like cooking. I would like cooking if I could go into a time warp and it wouldn't take any time and I didn't have to do any dishes, or if I did have to do the dishes, you know, I would be in this little pocket of time where I could resume my life and still have hours in the day left. But yeah. Oh yeah, she had cookies and Coca-Cola before. So yeah, that sounds more American than what I'm eating, I think. Alright, well, I'm gonna install this chat thing and see how it goes. Oh, wait. Hey, I had homemade patties with potatoes and sauce and something we call kohlrabi. Ooh. Yeah, it does eat up time to cook and do dishes, but I'm sure it's worth it once you have something that you can make really fast, or like you make a lot of it and then put it in the fridge or in the freezer, then it heats up really fast. Oh, burger patties. Interesting. So, I guess everybody's talking about food. Everybody must be hungry. Let's take an eating break, and I'll be back after that. So we'll test out the OBS chat thing. Burger patties for dinner. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Alright, you guys. Well, I'm going to stop streaming for now, but I will be back. Actually, while I'm eating dinner, I'll work on this OBS chat thing. So until I start eating dinner, I'll put on the break message like this. So I think that'll be a good compromise. So I'll just leave that like there, and I'm going to mute it just in case, I don't know, I fart really loud or something. I don't know. I just don't think you guys want to hear me making dinner in the microwave, so I'll go ahead and mute this, and then I'll have to shut it off. But I'll let you guys know before I shut it off to install OBS chat. So, alright, I'm going to mute it now. Let's see. Can you guys hear me? I'm back, but I'm gonna try to install this while I eat. So have fun making your micro food. Well, yeah, it's made right now, so bon appetit. Alright, so while I eat this, I'm going to install this. Well, I'll see you guys maybe 10 or 15 minutes. I have to wash dishes too, but we'll try it out. I don't know how much longer I'll stream today, but we'll see if this works. Alright, see you in a bit.